on, champ.
Watch him, don't trip over the wire there.
Can
you grab this fight that cancel because of the
wire?
Yeah.
And the game goes on.
Bermane, were you surprised that it took 15 minutes for you to get licensed yesterday? It should have taken 30 seconds.
Yeah.
What was that? What was going through your mind as they kept asking you all these questions?
I don't know. I just.
That's Nevada, my man. That's Nevada Commission. You know what I mean? We can't find no country.
You say that in a disparaging way or in a in just a realistic way?
Well, no, I say that as realistic. This is Nevada, and we got to do. We've got a great commission. We got to just make it better, and we can make it better by encouraging them to do what they're doing and trying to formulate a policy. You know what I mean? That's good for everybody in the sport of boxing and for the public at large. That's what you have to do. Because if you criticize that and something happens different, you know, you put yourself at
But they had all his medicals yesterday, and everything was fine.
Yes,
There was
you know.
no problems whatsoever with Bermane's medicals, and if they read something been written about him and people watched him train, they could tell he was not in danger of not being ready to fight and get licensed.
Yeah, they misunderstood a lot of things that he was saying, and they took them in the wrong context. But everything, I forgive them, Father, if they know not what they're doing. And then just keep on moving. Judge not, yet you be judged. I love the commission. Let's go with it, guys. This is the heavyweight title fight. We're bringing Las Vegas back alive again. And Brian Sandoval, our governor here, he is happy. And Senator Harry Reid, I pray for him because he had a little accident, you know. And we want to express our feeling of sympathy and hoping that everything goes well and God blesses him and he don't be afflicted by anything that would be harmful for him all the way after they try to heal him in whatever this little accident called for. So we are just happy to be back at the world capital of boxing and to have the Tyson of the day, which is Bermane Stiverne, defending his crown on Saturday night here at the MGM Grand. And we want to salute the guy who made the MGM possible, Kurt Krikorian, who was a dear friend, a true friend, and a guy that's really was an amazing man. He's 96 years old now, but he's still here with us. And so we're not talking about how he did this and he's gone. He's still here, so we just want to be able to give him a boost and say we love you and we haven't forgot you. So everybody's excited about this, and you guys got to carry the word to friend and for life about this great happening here. And so fire away, guys, and let's make it happen because you got the heavyweight champion of the world, Bermane Stiverne.
What was the biggest change in your life, you know, pre-championship win and post-championship win? Like, you know, was there more people kind of coming around? Were you getting more attention? What's been the biggest difference?
Well, of course, the attention was the main change. If anything changed, was the attention and recognition. A lot of people reach out to me, social media, followers getting bigger, things like that. That was the main changes.
How big was that loss to Demetrius came back in 07 that changed your career? Because you told me that last week that you learned a lot from that. It was a hard lesson, but a lesson well learned, and obviously you haven't had a problem since. What do you recall from that night that helped turn your career around? And how much did it hurt to lose a fight you were winning early on?
Well, nobody would like to lose. I don't like to lose. At the time, I was pretty much devastated. Frustrated because it was my fault. Should have took care of business when I had a chance to. But, you know, after a while, I moved on, and, you know, I moved on to other fights and changed. And actually, the 2 times I haven't trained in Vegas, something happened, which is the loss and the draw. So I decided when I get ready for a fight, I have to be in Vegas, and it's kind of superstitious, but you know, at the time it was I realized that I had to be in Vegas pretty much all the time.
The reason I bring it up is because we have 2 undefeated fighters facing each other Saturday. Had you taken care of your business that night? I know it's a long time ago, but you've said you were. What was the biggest lesson you learned? Is that once you have a guy down, don't run him back up?
Right.
Or?
I mean, once you have somebody hurt,
Yeah.
you got to finish it. No matter how it happens, you just got to jump on it and take care of business.
Sometimes young guys that are hype prospects get cocky. Were you cocky at all? That I'm good. I don't need to train. I don't need to do this.
No.
Did that result?
The only time I remember is at the time I think I was 12 and old, 12 and like out. It was like, you know, you do more rounds. And, you know, so I let that get into my head a little bit. So when I dropped him in the first round, I remember I let him give him a break. And a couple rounds later,
But does that sound like you're talking about then? 12-0, 12 knockouts, you know, never.
Right.
Isn't that what people are saying about some other heavyweight we know?
pretty much. Pretty much. But, you know, I learned from it. And, you know, obviously, I did what I was supposed to do. And today I'm able to try to work.
He talked about animosity toward you. Do you have genuine animosity toward him, or is this just the kind of stuff that goes on in preparation for a fight, where you've got to have some dislike for the guy you're facing across the ring?
I don't feel nowhere about it. I don't have any emotions when it comes to him. To me, it's another fight. What's more important is to defend my title in my hometown.
So you're not worried about all the trash talking?
No, not at all. Not at all. So why would I worry? I don't have. He don't have anything I want. I am the champ. So pretty much him talking back and forth and doing all the picture I heard or whatever you say.
Picture your hair.
Yeah.
It shouldn't matter to me. It doesn't matter to me. This is fighting. This is not a freestyle battle or a family feud or a words battle. This is for real. This is boxing. And I keep my concentration in my training. Listening to my opponent, of course. And well.
When you won the title, you sat there afterwards and you almost seemed like you were in shock. I mean, it was like, you know, you were quiet for a long time, contemplative. It looked like you didn't seem really excited. Like, you know, Wilder was in here now and he was just talking about what it meant to be the champion. You just looked like, hey, that's an everyday thing.
No, it's not.
Or was Don talking too much that you couldn't get a word in?
No, I pretty much keep my emotions in, you know, and pretty much things I've been through in life, you know, every day is like pretty much like a nightmare, and then you get that one thing that happened to you in your life, you know. Boxing took a lot out of me, you know. Of course, I achieved something that's very big, my goal. But maybe that's not the first time they asked me that, but I was more happy than I showed it.
Yeah. What, you know, you said boxing took a lot out of me. How so? What happened? Was it just people cheating you, people not giving you your due? What was it that made you say that?
No, it's not about people. It's what you gotta give, what you have to do. The commitment of the sport, what the sport is asking. Going to camp for months, fight delay, and you gotta keep yourself mentally strong. And the everyday training, twice, 3 times a day. It's a lot going on. And for myself, I like to separate myself from my loved ones, my friends, and my family. So I like to be in my little cave to do so. So if it takes 3, 4, 5 months, this is what I do, man. It's hard, but I do it.
I want to ask you this. You know, when you talk about the struggles. You know, a fight gets delayed or postponed or canceled because of an injury or whatever, you don't get paid, right? And so, you know, we get paid every 2 weeks, and we can pay our water bill and the electric bill and all that on time. Like, when you don't get paid, does that stress out the rest of your life? You know, a fight gets canceled and all of a sudden we're not thinking about your car payment or all the different things you have, but does that kind of thing stress an athlete, and do you have to get used to being able to deal with that?
Well, it's not, I don't stress, it's maybe you have to deal with it. That's the hard part of it. I have to get out your way and deal with it. It's like a pain in the ass, you know. But when there's no, my father always told me, when there's no way, you make way.
No make what, I'm sorry?
When there's no way, you make way.
Oh, okay.
You know. So obviously, you know, was able to find a way. But you know, it paid off. You know, my patient, I'm a guy that's very patient. And I have faith in
You don't seem like a Vegas guy, but you lived here for 11 years. You like is Vegas kind of grown on you?
I love Vegas. I love Vegas. From the moment from my first visit, about 10 years or 11 years ago.
Great city.
When I left, I told myself that in about 3 months I had to be back here, and I did it in probably a month. Came back and got all my belongings back home and just didn't look back. Everything behind me, just moved things.
You know, it's interesting, your fight's being shown in Canada on TSN. They're claiming you as theirs. In Haiti, obviously, you're a favorite son. In Florida, they claim you as one of theirs. And you yourself think of yourself as a Las Vegan. You seem to become a man of all the people.
That's exactly right.
I'm here to fight for the people. I mean, I fight to not just inspire where the country I was born. I'm here to inspire anybody who struggle or whatever. You know, this is what comes with the heavyweight champion of the world. It's not the heavyweight champion of Vegas or Haiti. It's the world.
And he's giving the fight to Haiti, you know, so this is the 5th anniversary of that horrific storm. And so he's giving the fight there to inspire the young kids and people middle-aged and aged too, you know what I mean, and what can be happening, you know, when you believe in yourself and have confidence. So I think that's quite, you know, wonderful to see him be able to do this and not forget from whence he comes. So it's very good. He's a great champion.
You know, it's funny because we